He's a lot older now, so he's starting to show some wear and tear.
Okay.
No, I'm immortal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm hitting my prime, you know. Devon's clinging to his.
So, guys, I'm watching an interview with Todd Hutchings, and he's talking about Devon Larratt. And to me, it sounds like he's very hungry to actually have a match with Devon in the future at some point. You know, because if he wins against Angarbayev for the 105-kilogram title, then if Devon goes down, he's not going to be facing Angarbayev. He'd be facing Todd, which would be a crazy thought, to be honest, even though they faced 3 years ago. I'm sure Todd wants it back, wants some revenge, because in that first match, it was a very controversial call here. And, of course, it's with WAL reffing as well. But, I mean, that looks like it's almost below. Did not get called. The reffing is a little bit suspect here. I mean, if you guys remember this match, this was an absolutely crazy match. I'm sure some of you guys are probably newer into following the sport, so you haven't seen this match, but this is from the World Arm Wrestling League. Absolute war of a match, but once Devon was able to get that top position, he was able to bleed out Todd pretty good. But take note, these WAL arm wrestling pads are longer, and also the reffing is significantly more relaxed and more like TV friendly with the running foul system. So this reffing and the East versus West reffing is completely different. That was the first round. Obviously, that was where the most controversial moment of this match was. And if Todd would have got that pin called, then potentially would have changed the whole outcome of the match. Here you see Devon going right in the hook in the second round here, but then he transitions to the King's move there, gets a stop, but the stop is higher than that first round. And from here, I mean, Devon gasses out most people. He gassed out Dave Chafee in a position like this. You see Todd putting his foot against the table. Absolutely absurd position. They're playing footsie under the table here in the second round. But Devon seems to be in control. I mean, this match was pretty iconic, although a lot of people talk shit on Devon. This is when Devon received a lot more shit than he does now, just for the King's move in the WAL days, because, a lot of haters of the King's move for sure. But this is a really long match. You see the transition, both these guys have crazy endurance. Devon would go on to win this match. That's the second round, and then he'll win the third round as well pretty quickly, just pressing right down in the third round. But really that first round is where people are like, well, why didn't that get called as a pin? I mean, most people would see that and think, why is that not a pin, you know? But did not get called. So Todd is asked by Coach Ray here. Let's listen to what he says about that, you know, talking about Devon here.
Last time you fought, let's say that scenario happens, and Devon wins, and he comes down to 105, and you're the champ. Last time you fought with him, he was heavier, right? Much heavier.
He's a lot older now, so he's starting to show some wear and tear.
Okay.
He's gotten 2 or 3 years older.
You can see the smile on Todd's face, some of a smile as he says that sarcastically, because Todd is literally like, I think in his 50s, and he's just still going strong. It's crazy.
Yeah. So he's not the young guy.
He didn't.
No, I'm immortal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm hitting my prime, you know. Devon's clinging to his. You know?
I think both of these guys are in their prime, to be honest. But you hear Todd saying he's clinging to his prime.
He's squeezing that little bird. You know? I'm just letting my doves fly. You know?
Would you want that match?
Yeah, at 105 or 95 or yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like to.
I could get it. I can come down.
He wants it. He wants it.
Can you really come down there to 105? Like, when was the last time you were 105? At 7 years old or something?
Yeah, I think people want to see pancakes versus the ugly style.
The ugly style. AKA Todd side pressure.
At 105, there's, for Devon, there's not going to be a lot of pancakes. There's a lot of room for pancakes there.
It'll be those keto-friendly pancakes. You know, they just look like pancakes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's I don't.
Yeah, I think that would be exciting to see that rematch, but we're going to have to see what happens at this event. I think all the matchups will be decided potentially afterwards, depending on how the outcomes are. But you heard it from Todd Hutchings there. What do you think about what he said there?